Aquarius, last but not least. I'm so hungry, y'all, but I'm going to go ahead and do this reading. And sometimes, you know how you eat and you just want to like chill. So, anyway, Aquarius, that being said, let's get into your love reading for this week, the 5th through the 11th, okay? This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If this doesn't resonate, please check your other signs, okay? The link to book a personal reading is in the description. The link for Vimeo, the extended version of this reading, is in the description as well. It's at the top of the comments, okay? All right. Let's go ahead and get into it. Tell me about what happened in the recent past with Aquarius and their love interest. Okay. It's funny because Judgment wanted to come out. You may have ended things with the Sagittarius. Okay, Judgment in the reverse. There was something that you decided not to go back to. Tell me why Judgment is in the reverse. Why is Judgment in the reverse for Aquarius in the recent past in love? Why is Judgment? Jesus. Okay. All right. So this could have been about a divorce, or there was an ending of a commitment. It was something that you held out hope for, but it didn't work out. Could have been with the earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Could have been with the Libra. What's the energy of Judgment? Sorry if the table shakes, okay? What's the energy of Judgment for Aquarius in the recent past in love? What's the energy of Judgment? Okay. The 10 of Cups. So this was a commitment that you were in, but either you or I still get the feeling that someone is like hopeful that this will come back together. I think at one point I'm getting a lot of like it's an ending of, or it was an ending of, like living together. And I just see that you left a situation and you kind of just went on your own, or I don't feel like you're in this relationship anymore. And there was like money, legal issues. There was something else involved. You all, it kind of like you all were probably married, or, this was like a marriage. Okay. You lived with this person. You had kids with this person. Okay. So let's see what's going on for your current energy, Aquarius, presently in love, universe. What is Aquarius? Okay. You have the High Priestess. Okay, so a Taurus or Cancer. Why is the High Priestess here for Aquarius in love? The 7 of Cups. Some of you are trying to find out like information on this person because you feel like they're not telling you everything. So you're trying to find out like more information on this person. What's the energy is the Star. So that's you. I'm getting this, like, you were happy with this person, but now you're just kind of confused. I think you know that you need to focus on yourself with the star, okay? But you're still, you know, also like wondering about this situation. Where is it going? You're trying. I feel like you're trying. This is either you or the cross watcher. You're trying to move forward, but it's difficult for you to move forward because it's like, I feel like this person hasn't talked to you. They haven't given you enough of like closure. You don't have closure on the situation. So, you know, like sevens are challenges. I see this as you, especially if you're dealing with a Libra, like you were hopeful that this will work out, or this person has some type of like authority type of energy, authoritative type of energy. I feel like they told you like, I need space or give me time, something like that. And so now you're just sitting here by yourself trying to, you know, kind of move past this maybe a little bit, but you still are very confused. Let's see what your hopes are moving forward with this person, universe source. Not the one sign I'm getting is Libra, Sag, because of Judgment. You could be dealing with another Aquarius, a star, or a Cancer or a Taurus. Those are the signs that I'm getting. Okay. Let's see what are Aquariuses. I hope I said Aquarius this whole time. I told y'all I was a little hungry, so I mean the message is still good, you know. Let me be quiet. So what are Aquarius's hopes in moving forward with their love interest, universe source? What are Aquarius's hopes in moving forward with their love interest? That flipped out. So you have death, okay, Santa Muerte. That Four of Cups wanted to come out too. Why is this here? Why is death here for Aquarius's hopes? Why is death here? I feel like I have a lot of cross watchers watching this, not as many Aquariuses. Death with the Hierophant. Page of Pentacles. For some of you, you're hoping for a commitment with this person. You're hoping that this changes into a commitment, okay? Could be, again, an earth sign, a Taurus. Hold on. Tell me more about the Hierophant, please, universe source. Tell me more about the Hierophant, please. Universe source. Tell me about the Hierophant, please. Oh, this is too much. Tell me more about the Hierophant for Aquarius's hopes of moving forward with their love interests. Yeah, I feel like you want marriage. I feel like you were holding out for marriage. That's what it is. That's what the Seven of Pentacles and Justice is. You were holding out. You thought. Look. Either you or this other person thought that this was going to become a marital type situation. You felt like this was it. This was your family. And then it's like now you're like, I don't know where this is going. I don't, you know what I mean? And then this person is either not talking to you about what's going on, like about, because you all are going through something. You have the Seven of Cups. So in the High Priestess, like, even if you all are in communication, you're not talking about the issue, okay? It's not being discussed. If you were committed to this person before, it's like, I feel like you're hoping that this person, that it changes things, that maybe you left this person and you're hoping like, you know, I hope that this changes. I hope that you realize, you know, that maybe you had a baby. That Four of Cups keeps wanting to come out. That's your fear. That's your fear. Being rejected by this person. That's the third time it wanted to come out. You're hoping that, like, maybe you pulled away from this person, okay? And now you're hoping that, well, since I did that, I want this to change what's happening between us, okay? I want this to change into marriage. I want this to change into a commitment. You're hoping that, especially if it's an earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, you're hoping that they come back with an offer. It's like, come at me with a different offer. For some of you, you're pregnant and you're hoping that this leads to commitment. That's what else I can see. You're hoping that this leads to some type of commitment. Okay? What's going on with the Four of Cups? Why is this Aquarius' fear? Wow. Your fear is the Tower. The Four of Cups with the Tower. That I feel like if this person tells you that they don't want to be with you, you know, or they continue to not talk to you, I feel like it's devastating. I feel like that would devastate you. With the Scorpio, the Three of Wands reverse. That's an ending to, it's like what came in, rejection, period. Like you're afraid that this person is, you're afraid to be alone. That you, and also it's like you're worried that it's like I wait for nothing. I've waited here forever and you just left me. You're very afraid of this person like just leaving you. What can you describe, give me a little bit more of a description please of who Aquarius' love interest is, please, that I'm talking about right here? This person that I'm pulling on. Can you tell me a little bit more about that for Aquarius? You're not talking to them. Magician. Someone who is again, like I said, Sag. Aries, the Magician. So you're dealing with somebody who this person is tricky, pun intended. They trick you. They like to play, they have learned you. They think they've learned you. Because the Magician can be very manipulative. And when I see that with the Seven of Wands, They're creating a diversion because now you have 3 sevens. Which one are we missing? 7 of Swords. They're a challenge for you. Okay? This person probably blocked you, or you blocked them. Now remember, this goes vice versa, but I'm just looking at this. This person, like, they make you jump through hoops. It's like, okay, I'm going to challenge them with this. Okay, you made it through that challenge. I'm going to challenge you with this. They have you jumping through hoops. That's what I feel. It's like he's looking like, okay, can you get through here? Fire sign, Sag. Can you get through this? Can you get through that block? Oh, well, guess what? Now I got another one. See? You got through 7. Now you got to get through 8. See the infinity symbol? You got through challenge number 7. Now you got to get through challenge number 8. They're quick. And they always find their way out of a situation, this person. They always find their way out of a situation. Aries, Scorpio. Okay. So in the Vimeo, what we're going to find out is, how does your love interest feel towards you? What is blocking them from you? What do they want to say to you? What is their hopes? What are their hopes and fears in moving forward with you? What's your advice moving forward with them? This is weekly this week, 5th through the 11th. And then what is the outcome? Okay. Well, we'll talk more about the outcome. We're going to ask what the outcome is right now. The 9 of Wands. Definite Sag energy. 9 of Wands. Ooh, or a fire sign. Aries, Leo, or Sag. Okay. So we'll talk more about that. We'll talk more about that. I see some type of action being taken, but we'll see. Okay, so if this resonated, but you all want more clarity and confirmation, I think I answered everything right. Past, present, hopes and fears, description, outcome. If this resonated, but you need more clarity and confirmation, please click the links for Vimeo in the description or at the top of the comments. If this was enough clarity and confirmation, that's amazing. I will see you all next week, Aquarius. Sorry if I called you Sag. Everyone's running into each other right now. Everybody's like super connected. Okay. What am I gonna call this? I don't know. Okay, so those of you joining me, I'm gonna be Shimon. Let's go. And I'll see the rest of you next week, okay? Bye, Aquarius.